After Blenheim, also known as the Battle of Blenheim, is a poem penned by Romantic poet Robert Southey in 1796, who later ascended to the position of Poet Laureate of England. The poem delves into the aftermath of a significant event during the War of the Spanish Succession, 1701 to 1714. Following the death of Charles II of Spain in 1700 without an heir, Philip V, the grandson of King Louis XIV, claimed the throne, sparking a conflict between Austria and France. This escalated into a broader war involving much of Europe, including England, allied with Austria against France. In 1704, the alliance achieved a decisive victory over the French forces in the town of Blenheim, Germany, marking a pivotal moment in the war. Among the key figures mentioned in Southey's poem are England's Duke of Marlborough and Prince Eugene of Savoy, celebrated as heroes of the battle. However, rather than delving into the historical intricacies of the engagement, Southey's poem focuses on the fading recollection of the event in the mind of an elderly resident named Caspar. As the poem unfolds, Caspar, relaxing in his field one summer evening, observes his grandchildren, Peterkin and Wilhelmine, playing in the waning sunlight. Their discovery of a skull, originally belonging to a soldier of the Battle of Blenheim, propels the narrative forward. Caspar, upon close examination, identifies the skull and recounts to his grandchildren the significance of their find, introducing the recurring refrain that echoes throughout the poem. He explains how such relics surface regularly in his garden whenever he plows the land, illustrating the enduring impact of the battle on the landscape and memory of the town. Young Peterkin queries Caspar, seeking an explanation for the war's purpose, specifically asking what drove the opposing sides to conflict. Caspar, though acknowledging the English victory over the French, confesses his inability to recall the underlying cause of the strife. Unfazed by this gap in knowledge, he extols the triumph as a famous victory. Recounting his father's experience during the battle in Blenheim, Caspar describes the devastation wrought upon their home, which was razed by soldiers, compelling them to flee. Despite the widespread suffering inflicted upon innocent civilians, Caspar justifies it as an inevitable consequence of war's glory, asserting, "But things like that, you know, must be after a famous victory." Throughout the dialogue, Caspar naively romanticizes the grandeur of war, emphasizing the valor of figures like the Duke of Marlborough and Prince Eugene, despite his granddaughter's condemnation of their actions as wicked. When pressed by Peterkin about the war's benefits, Caspar once again pleads ignorance, clinging to the notion of the victory's renown. Southey's After Blenheim is often interpreted as an anti-war piece, as it starkly contrasts Caspar's prideful recounting of a calamitous event with his grandchildren's innocent disbelief in the justification of war. The poem's essence lies in the clash between adult cynicism and childlike innocence, highlighting the discrepancy between the glorification of war and its human toll. However, it's worth noting that while Southey wasn't strictly a pacifist, some of his other works, such as The Poet's Pilgrimage to Waterloo, openly glorify warfare. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.